Hey, welcome to Super Unlucky. I am Skeeter, the Common King. First thing you ask is, why are you the Common King? Well, every time I open up a lot of packs, I get more commons than I do get rares. So, with that in mind, please stick around, check out, subscribe, like the videos, comment what you think or what you want to do. I know I'm just starting out, but I'd like to thank Team 6 Samurai, Team APS. These are two people I follow a lot. I know everyone's like, oh, you're kind of like Super Unlucky, but not really, because he is very, very lucky guy to pull a lot of good cards. So, with that saying, I am super unlucky. So, the upcoming videos will prove this, so please stick around. Like I said, like, subscribe, and hopefully you can see how unlucky I am. Thanks. Okay. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at the structure decks of the DinoSmasher's Fury. This is the reloaded one, and as all of us know, we do not just buy one. We do not just buy two. We buy three, and we hope that we get a good deck out of this, because if you just buy one, you got an okay deck. You buy two, you're getting better. But when you get all three, then you definitely get 3 copies of each card that you need. So without any further ado, let's get these packs open. So the best way to make a budget structure deck is by getting 3 of the boxes. So which we did, and this is what I feel is the best way to make this deck. So let's go with Rescue Rabbit. I have one of him in there because it's nice to be able to get out. You know, he special summons 2 level 4 or lower normal monsters with the same name from your deck, but you destroy them at the end phase. But you could use that to, you know, whatever you want to do. Xyz, Link, you know, possibilities are limitless. So keep that in mind. So with that, you want to put in 3 of our DinoSmashers. So that way you got your normal level 4s. And then next, I'd recommend putting in Tyranno Infinity, because the original attack of this card is the number of the banished dinosaur type monsters times 1,000, which you do banish quite a bit with this deck. Also, 2 baby Cerasauruses. That is also a great way to do it. When this card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower dino type monster from your deck. So, easy way to get stuff. 3 Miscellaneousaurus. During either player's main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard during this main phase. Dinosaur type monsters you control are unaffected by opponent's active effects. You can banish any number of dinosaur cards. Yeah, I lost my spot. You can banish any number of dinosaur type monsters from your graveyard, including this card. Special summon 1 dinosaur type monster from your deck with a level equal to the total number of monsters banished to activate the effect, but destroy it during the end phase. So it's kind of nice. You can get out some of your bigger monsters like your Oversoul Errator or Ultimate Conductor. So, but next I also got 3 of the Petita, man, that's a tough one to say always. Petiter, yeah, I call it the Petiterodon, yeah, Petiterodon, yeah. So, but gosh, I'm doing good. This card is destroyed by card effects and sent to the graveyard. Special summon 1 level 4 or higher dinosaur type monster from your deck, but it cannot attack this turn. Boy, I cannot talk. I got all flustered just from trying to say his name. I always just call him Petey. So 3 PDs. That helps out. Let's try to get the rest of us good. 3 Oversoul Eating Oviraptors. So you gotta have him because his effect is, if this card is normally special summon, you could take 1 dinosaur type monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Well, if you play him, if you don't have Ultimate in your hand, you definitely want to get Barney out. That's right, we call him Barney up here in my area. So it's great to have that for a combo. And yes, of course, our last of our monsters, 3 of the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, or as we call him up here, Barney, the not so friendly dinosaur. This is, you gotta have these 3. This is your staples right here for this deck, because cannot be normal summon, must be first special summon from your hand by banishing 2 Dino type monsters from your graveyard. Once per turn during either player's main phase, you could destroy 1 monster in your hand or field, and if you do, change all face-up monsters your opponent controls into face-down defense position. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks the defense position monster, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent, and if you do, send that defense position monster to the graveyard. So yeah, I mean, you're going to be stopping a lot of card effects. You're going to be flipping their cards face down. They can't activate their effect. They won't be able to Xe summon. They won't be able to link, nothing, because everything's face down. So, and you know, a lot of cards have effects for when they're attacked or on their turn. So if they can't do that, they're in trouble. Plus, he can attack them while they're face down and just inflict 1,000 damage, and the card goes straight to the graveyard. So it's easy way. If they got 5 cards out, boom, 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 all 5, there's 5,000 damage right there. Next, let's go on to our spells. So of course, you're going to need 3 Lost World. All monsters on the field lose 500 attack and defense, except Dino type monsters. Once per turn, if a Dino type monster is normal or special summon, except during the damage step, you can special summon 1 Jurag, I always want to say Jurassic Egg, but Jurag token. That's a Dino type, level 1, 0/0 for attack and defense, to your opponent's side of the field in defense position. While your opponent controls a token, they cannot target monsters on the field with card effects. So that's also nice. Before you get out your ultimate or let's just call him the Evil Barney, because that's what I'm so used to calling him. So Evil Barney, before he gets out, you can get eggs out, so that way they get it on their side of the field instead of, and that way you could play your combos and they can't do nothing about it to your monsters. So once again, got to have 3 Lost Worlds. I always go with 3 Fossil Digs also, because you could add 1 level 6 or lower Dino type monster from your deck. That way you get out your dinosaur combos to pull out and send to the graveyard to get out Evil Barney. Got to have 1 Terraforming. 3 Twin Twisters. That's always an easy way to get dinosaurs to your graveyard to get out Evil Barney. I always go with 1 Burial from a Different Dimension. You can target up to 3 banished monsters, return them to the graveyard, so it's kind of nice because if you banish to get out Evil Barney, you can always use this to get your cards back into your graveyard. Then also, last for the spells, let's go Big Evolution Pill, 2 of those. After this card is activated, it remains on the field, but destroy it during your opponent's third end phase. Tribute 1 monster or dinosaur type monster to activate this card. While this card is face up on the field, it can normal summon level 5 or higher dinosaur type monsters without tribute. Really big helper, especially if you're opening hand, you got any big monsters, you definitely want to have this going. So by, you know, if you don't get them those first few hands, by the 3rd turn, boom, there you go. Easy way to get your big monsters out. Onto the traps. I got 3 Survival Zen. Destroy as many normal monsters on the field as possible. If you do, special summon level 4 or lower dinosaur type monsters from your deck up to the number destroyed, but destroy them during the end phase. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 dinosaur monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls and destroy them. Great trap card. You can do, there's so much. I mean, you get out your normals, you could get out your links. This deck we're doing today is no links. It's just you know, what you get in the box set of 3 of the DinoSmasher. So this is a great $30 budget deck. Really good to play. I mean, you could pick up your links, whatever you want it to be, toss them in there, and you'd have a pretty good local tournament deck. Next, Quake and Mirror Force, always a great trap. No need to explain that. And last of our traps is the Fossil Excavation. Activate this card, discarding one card, then target one dinosaur type monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target, negate the effects of that monster on the field. Then, when this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Also great to get out your cards, and you can always switch them out to get out your bigger monsters. And yeah, the 3 tokens, they are pretty cool. I mean, they are just a common, nothing fancy. They're not super ultras or anything. So, but still really cool to have tokens. But I do love collecting tokens, my personal self. So once again, thanks for watching. That is my $30 budget deck. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up or the like button, and I'll see you next time. Once again, this is Skeeter the Common King, who's always super unlucky.